Well, okay. I guess if you insist. Guys, I don't know about this. I hate to tell them no, but they want to come with us. Are they going to walk down here with us? Oh, Lord. Goats are one thing to walk down the hills towards the river, but not the ostriches. They are so curious, Ringo. They're following us to the river. Y'all cannot do this. You can't even stop running now. You see? You can't stop your momentum. There's a drop-off over there. Baby, be careful, please. What, Brady? That's one thing for these small-framed goats to do, but not fat butts like he did it. Brady did it. I'm sorry for laughing. So we're here at Longhorn Lester's. We've let all the babies out, which has become part of our normal routine. It's noon, guys. We got here a little bit later than normal. I have Lex here with me, and I wanted to show him how the babies dance. We got a really cute video that he used his phone to record, so he could have it and show his friends at school. Run and dance. See them spin?
What is Carl doing?
No, watch baby spinning. Little model. They love to dance. So that's just kind of like a celebration dance whenever they get out.
What are those ostriches doing?
They're going to walk over here and see what I'm doing. So I have any food. Stay right here and I'll walk out. They'll follow me. And then we got one more ostrich.
Dad?
Watch, this one here is going to dance over here. Look. You're missing them dance.
I am. I'm recording.
Do they make you nervous a little bit?
Yeah.
They're so big?
Yes. They're
Are
intimidating.
you looking at me? Are you recording me?
No, I'm recording them too.
In selfie mode?
No, video mode.
It's looking right at me.
No, he's like behind you too.
Oh, you're watching now? Now we're going to walk down towards the river. Come on, littles, let's go. Come on, babies. Come on, little ones. I'm hoping that the ostriches will stay here in the yard and not try to follow us. If they do, that's okay. But I want to take the goats down by the river, or at least down the trail, and let them have some of that goodness. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh yeah, Daddy. We have Maggie here too. Maggie's with us. Maggie's our good protector. Come on, everybody. Down this way. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Come on. Come on, littles. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Come on, babies. There we go. So they've actually done a really good job at eating through some of this. What we need to do is start moving them further down. We haven't done that. There we go. See, the thing is, they start seeing green and they start getting excited and they don't want to work down. Why should they? Now, I still hear Ringo's bell up top. He's making a sweet. There's Pebbles. We have Huck over here. And I don't see Ringo. There's our little man. There's our big boy. I didn't mean to say little man. Jamie and I were talking about when we get ready to move some of the goats back this fall, are we going to make any changes? And obviously Ringo will be going back to I'm a Survivor. Look at that boy. We're not going to make him have to deal with these hills forever. And Jamie thinks we should take Lenny back to I'm a Survivor, because Lenny is the only little buck, which is a male goat, who likes to resist our Mr. Huck. Mr. Huck has made himself known as the leader of the littles. And everybody else, Zachary and Aaron, along with the Golden Girls, are all fine following Mr. Huck. Oh my God, that's so dangerous. Elfie, that's a huge drop-off, baby. But Lenny has always been resistant. He likes to resist Mr. Huck. And we think it'd be easier on Mr. Huck if you didn't have to deal with any resistance. It's hard enough as it is being the lead goat, but not being the strongest of goats. You know, he's fairly weak and just kind of a... Well, you all know what I'm trying to say. It's kind of like when you see your leader, your world leaders, you like them to represent physically, mentally, just overall, just be very strong. Just represent strength and power. Well, maybe not all world leaders need to be that way. I don't know. Here's what I'll say. This is okay. Let's change it. If I was going to have to follow a man or woman into battle, I would want that man or woman to be fearless and be strong and exemplify and have all the character traits of a true and great leader. Yes, you want to have smart. You want them to be wise. You want them to be, you know. You're going to get all tangled up there, you old goofball. You know what? That's okay, though, because that is a little piece of heaven right there. That's a little piece of heaven. They're enjoying this. Yes, they do. So I can see how over time some of that hill right there could erode and fall down this bank. Y'all can see how maybe when it rains, the water like comes down underneath it and slowly kind of begins to erode up into it. I don't know how you could ever stop all of that. I just think that over time, the land changes. I mean, think about it. We live up on a 300-foot bluff bank from the river. Now, I'm guessing that at some point in history, that river has shaped all of this land around it. That mighty river, that force right there of water, through millennia, just through the millennia. No, Mr. Huckies. Mr. Huck. That's so scary, guys. Look how far down he could fall. You can't not let him do this. That would be challenging his leadership if I made him come off of there. Look at that drop off, though. Oh, good. Come on back, Mr. Huck. That's a really steep drop off. Wow. But, no, so we think that when we take the goats back, we might end up not taking some and then taking others. Now, that list was still yet to be determined, and we're not going to rush that. We're going to make sure that we get cooler temperatures and that we get some rain before we do any of that, because right now they are living their best lives. And I know there's going to be a group of you all who say, Lester, just leave them there. They have a really great place there. They have a great life there. And I do think that this will become their summer home. This will be their summertime home. I think that every late spring, I think that we'll gather these guys up and we'll bring them on over, because they have a whole lot better living conditions here than they do. Okay, not living conditions. They have a whole lot better foraging here than they do at I'm a Survivor. But a whole lot of that is just me being lazy. I need to get them out every day. If my dad, at his age, can find the strength to pull himself together, all his aching joints and, aches and pains, and get up and get his goats out and about every day, then woe is me if I can't get over there every day and take my goats out and about to forage. And so I'm going to have to start doing that. I have to be better about doing that, because there's plenty to forage there, just not in their actual pasture. But hey, that's a long time away. That's nothing we got to worry about right now. That's a long time in the making. I'm just trying to look up over the hill and see what the ostriches are doing. They've all gathered around the garden, wondering where all the tomatoes are at. And they're not gonna find any because they've eaten them all. They've already eaten them all. But no, Lenny will for sure be going back to I'm a Survivor because we don't want Huck to have to deal with constant competition. Constant competition. And I mean, you guys may not even be aware of things that I've seen that I have not chosen to video for you guys because I don't want you to feel badly towards Lenny. But Lenny's a very strong and dominant personality, guys. And he needs to be his own leader at some point. And I think that the day that Mr. Ringo passes, and that will happen sooner than what we would like, but we know that will happen, then Lenny will become the lead head goat back at I'm a Survivor. And that's great. He was born there. Guys, this hill that they're falling off on is not steep enough for them to get hurt. Now they can get tangled up good. I may have to go to her rescue at some point, but that's really cute. Can y'all believe old Fat Butt got himself all the way up and over that steep bank? So I'm gonna walk up to that bank so y'all see how high it is. Okay, so I'm standing at the base of it. I'm looking up. Guys, that is at least, now I stand a little over 6 foot. That's at least 12 foot. That's at least 2 of me. That's at least 12 foot up. And that Brady went right up and over a 12 foot, fairly steep embankment. So I hate to start calling out names and giving ideas now, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to go ahead and leave here. Sissy. Stop, settle down. Roxy, Chip and Roxy. I don't know at what point Bree will pull her goats back home. Brady has to go back to I'm a Survivor. Oh my God, he's a big galoot. Y'all, I love him. But oh, he just belongs there with Jake and Moo. And all of our galoots. Nah, I better. We have a couple of galoots here. One of them, let me show y'all this one thing, then I'll stop this video. If you want to ask about our big galoots, none of the longhorns are big galoots. They're not. None of the longhorns are big galoots. But we do have one ostrich. And I bet you all know who I'm talking about. Wanda. Wanda, now I'm holding Ringo off of my knees, y'all. Wanda, right there in the front, is our big galoot of the ostriches. If Wanda was a young lady, she would be that one girl who's like bigger than all the rest. She would be like a clodhopper. She'd walk around with a ketchup stain on her shirt. She would be the one that the coaches would want her to be on the basketball and volleyball team because how big she is. Kind of a doofus, but that sounds mean, so we're not going to say that. But all of the other birds are kind of dainty and cute and funny and witty and very charming. Very, very charming. But not Wanda. Wanda's a big galoot. Oh no. Are y'all coming down here with us? Guys, oh, what have we started? Are you guys coming down here with us? But how do you tell them no? Oh no, Tat's leading the way. Oh boy, here they all come in order. There's Charlie coming up. Oh my goodness. Go home. Go back home. What are you guys doing? Oh my gosh. This is the funniest thing. Listen, there's huge drop-offs over here. Y'all have to be very careful, okay? Come on, I'll keep walking you down. Ringo wants to lead you on down. Only because Huck has led the way, and Ringo does not want Huck to lead anything. Please turn and go back on your own. Oh, they're gonna follow me to the river. They're gonna follow me to the river. Ringo, make them go back. I don't think they can walk down terrain like this. Y'all can't walk on rocks. Y'all can walk down rocks? They are so curious, Ringo. They're following us to the river. Y'all cannot do this. You can't even stop running now. You see? You can't stop your momentum. There's a drop-off over there. Baby, be careful, please. Where's your mom and dad at? Where's your parents? Where are your parents, birds? Huh? Where's your parents at? Who brings their big birds to the river? I do. I think y'all should run back up that hill to your parents before we got to call the fire department to come bring ropes and ladders. Is that what we got to do? Have ropes and ladders? Go back up the hill and find your parents. Don't call them down here. Go, you big... There they go. There they go, back up the hill. Oh my God, can y'all believe that? What a great moment. How special is that? Oh, that's awesome. Ringo, that was awesome. Ringo and Huck. That was really awesome. Elfie, along with Pickles, along with all the other goats, did not want to come down the hill or the trail. Elfie, baby, don't do that. That is so scary. Baby, I wasn't being mean to you when I called you a clodhopper. That wasn't really being mean. I was just kind of saying you're kind of a clumsy girl, you know? And you trip over your own feet a lot. And you're just kind of a big goof. I love you just the way you are. I do. I can love you just the way you are. And I do, okay? So...
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.